Hi, I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play Bubble Stories. It's ages 4 and up, 1 to 2 players, and it takes 10 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is you have a set of cards that are the same color, and from the start card, you are trying to go through different bubbles and find the starred items on the end card. And this is the guide that comes along with the game. So we're going to go through the entire guide. It doesn't ruin anything for the game. And to start, you look at the checkered start card and it shows this bubble. You flip it over and you're in this room and there are 2 different bubbles. You can choose to go and check the bed or go out the door. So if you check the bed, oh, you found one of the starred items already. You found the teddy bear. So now you've done that. You have to go out to the door. This one's very simple. So you go, you find the card that goes out the door, and you have 2 bubbles to choose from. You can choose to go and talk to mom, or you can go and look at the TV. So you choose to go and look at the TV, and oops, red, that's a dead end. You aren't. If you're keeping score later on, that can be like a penalty point. But for the first time through, nothing negative happens. You just don't, oh, that's not where I was supposed to go. Put it aside. The nice thing about this game is you can go back at any point to any of the previous rooms or any of the previous bubbles. So you just go back to here and going to choose mom this time. And oh, hooray, you found your little backpack. Usually there is a little bit of a pile of cards at the end of the game. We usually set the starred ones off together, so we know that we've gotten them all. And then once you have them, you get to flip it over and oh, look, you get to go on a trip with mom and dad. Hooray, that is the end of the guide and you finish the game. So this set comes with 3 different adventures that you can go on, and this one has 4 different items to look for. This one has 3. The pirate ship one has 3 as well, and so you know everything you need to know for the game just from this. One other item, the only thing you really need to figure out for the game is you'll come across cards like this at certain points, and that just means if you already have this starred item, you get to find and go to this bubble. But if you don't have it, here it's sending you back to the start if you don't have it. And so then you just get to go through and find things. And then once you do find the starred item, then you get to go and progress to the next bubble. So you can play these as many times as you want. The first time through is just kind of an adventure, exploring the world. And then after that, you can play it as a memory game and try to remember, oh, avoid any of the dead ends if you can. So that's how to play Bubble Stories. The target demographic for this game is little kids who are looking for more of a experience or happy co-op sort of game rather than like your standard board games. I will say I played this with my daughter when she was 3, but I brought this to a board game class that I taught, and older boys who were preteens, teenagers, still had a really great time playing through this, though. So it has a wider appeal than you might think when you first look at the box. The rule complexity is low. It's very clear very quickly what you're supposed to do. I really like that they have the sample adventure for you to go on so you don't ruin kind of one of the other adventures, figuring out the basics of the game. That's a really nice feature that they have. How competitive is this game? It is cooperative, so it is not at all competitive. Although, for replay value, I was very unsure about that when I first got this game because it seemed like once you played through all the different adventures, weren't you kind of done? But I was happily surprised because my daughter, it turns into more of a memory game after you've played it the first time. The first time, you're kind of exploring all the different adventures, figuring things out, and then after that, oh, which color was the thing that I was trying to look for? Oh, where did I go to find the thing that I needed for this part of the adventure? So there's more replay in here than you might think, and it's also just really easy to package up and then bring along and show to somebody else and have them enjoy. So much better replay value than you might think at first. Similar games, if you like this one, Story Cubes kind of fills the same area in gaming where it's not like your standard game, you're just storytelling with these dice. It's there's zero pressure. It's just a fun experience to share together. And then if you're trying to kind of move up from this a little bit and segue into some of the more standard games, I would recommend Detective Charlie is a cooperative whodunit. It requires some reading, but you're working together to solve these cute, happy little cases, and it's a very positive experience. So this is great. Bubble Stories is great for positive gaming. We really enjoy it, and you should check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.